Good morning. Hello. Good afternoon for some. Good evening for others. Hi. It's Elisa Sterling Cowan. I am getting my son in. This afternoon it's going to be toasty, which I've already acclimated to, so I'm okay with it. I'm pretty sure my family, we've done our acclimation because we get out into the sun and get the sun on our face and body even when we don't feel like it, as soon as possible, each day. And it really helps us to have good regular sleep. It is said to promote better digestion. Our gut, our friends in our gut actually respond to being in the sun. Isn't that awesome? And speaking of the gut, did you know it is Celiac Awareness Month here in May, in the month of May? And I find that a perfect opportunity to share some of the gifts I've learned through our celiac journey here in our household. And as well, it is, now gotta love it, but I hope you can hear me over all the tools and yard work that's being done in and around my neighborhood. I was trying to post on Thursdays, but that's garbage day, so that wasn't working. I was fighting with the garbage trucks. But anyhow, so May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. And that as well, I'm grateful to experience or to have something to share about in regards to that. If for those that don't know me and are seeing this, hi, my name is Elisa Sterling Cowan. I am a certified mindset, coach, as well as I have other certifications that I like to put into my neat little package of being a wellness coach. And I really help people to embrace their experiences, their health, in all areas of their life with a perspective of wholeness. So really taking a holistic approach to how we nurture and show up in our health. And I'm excited that I get to speak about a simple yet very important connection between the health of our gut and the health of our mindset. Because I love doing research first thing in the morning, or just tapping into like-minded scientific buffers like myself. But I was just watching how to repair your gut lining so that you can boost your serotonin, because 70% of our serotonin is produced in our gut. Did you know serotonin is our feel-good? That's one of our feel-good hormones. And it's also one of the hormones that's released in our bodies when we participate in kindness. So if we see a kindness happening, or we are being kind to somebody else, or a kindness is being done to us, serotonin is released and helps to give us happy, loving vibes, grateful vibes in our body. And a lot of that can be affected in our gut. So if we happen to feel like we are sad and depressed and a lot of the times down and can't understand why we can't be grateful in our lives, Part of that can be that there's a simple issue, and I don't want to say depression simple. I know, I went through many years, many doctors, many psychologists, attempts at psychologists, to help me with clinical depression. And in the end, we found out that it was due to being attacked in my gut by what is referred to as celiac disease. I would say it's an experience, that's for sure. I was, for those that don't know what celiac disease is, celiac disease, or celiac, is your body attacking the gluten protein. And so when you eat something that has gluten, which is often in wheat, barley, rye, so it'll also be in things like spelt. When you eat those things, sometimes it's cross-contaminated as well, so it can be, so those byproducts can be found in and other things, even if those things don't have that specific ingredient due to cross-contamination. So that's why if you see something that's certified gluten-free, that's what they're checking for, to make sure there isn't that cross-contamination. But when that protein, gluten protein, is in the gut of someone's body who has an autoimmune response that attacks that protein, it will attack it wherever that protein is. And of course, if you're eating it, it's going to be in your gut. For myself and my son, or one of my sons, when we use lotions or anything like that, that have gluten in it, and yes, they do, they have wheat germ, and other wheat products that are used in our hygiene products, including shampoo, including body wash, including lotions, we get a severe reaction, bumps, rashes, everything. So it was a journey of discovery, but at the same time, as we noticed what it was that was affecting us, and tackled it and replaced it with something else, lo and behold, we found ourselves being able to handle stress better, being a little more grateful each and every day, more and more. We're happy. We didn't put blame on one another as heavy as we were before. We weren't feeling as threatened because we weren't under attack within our own bodies. And so it also helped us to not feel attacked on the outside. And I just find it's such a beautiful correlation to have the celiac and mental health together. For a lot of people I know who come to me in regards to finding out alternatives to eating gluten, because their doctors have instructed that it causes them severe inflammation. Inflammation also triggers those depressive responses in the mind, in the body, where we don't feel safe, where we feel threatened. It's important that we allow ourselves to check in with our physical environment, literally, our body, what's around us, what we're putting into our body, what we're breathing, how's our air quality, are there chemicals or fragrances or stuff in the environment that we're living in that are causing inflammation, that are increasing pressure in the brain. These things really do affect how you feel on a mental level in your space. It's one of part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and one of the main ones is safety. And when we have inflammation, it really triggers us into a space of not feeling safe. So that's one of the biggest takeaways that I gained from coming off of wheat, leaving gluten behind, and stepping away from all the symptoms that we were having, myself and my boys, in and around consuming gluten at an autoimmune level. It can benefit you as well. Now, keeping in mind, there are certain nutrients in grains that we definitely need to make sure that we have in our diets if we are looking to cut out grains, wheat, etc. out of our diets. One of the main ones is selenium. So if you can't do nuts, Brazil nuts is a good one, but if you can't do nuts, there are other alternatives. You can definitely look those up. If you have a phone and you can be on a live and you can be on social media, you can also search it up on your internet browser and look for sources of selenium for your diet, your particular diet that works for you. And that helps, again, with your thyroid and, again, reducing inflammation in the body. It's funny how it all just keeps tying back in, doesn't it? And I also want to mention, before I forget, I am hosting a masterclass tomorrow that is going to be also the first call of the course that I'm launching into living your life more fully. Your life. And that's at 4 p.m. tomorrow. If you're interested in attending, you can comment on this post or any of my posts, Live Full, and I will send you the link for tomorrow's Zoom. It'll be on Zoom, and I look forward to seeing you there. But until then, make sure that you go out and enjoy some of the sun. Just get a little bit on your face. You can get 5 to 10 minutes out in the sun. It really helps with your circadian rhythm. And again, boosting those positive hormones, those positive feeling hormones. We'll say positive. This is the word for today. I'm on a P thing. It doesn't necessarily have to mean good or bad or positive, negative, but positive seems to be a word that feels good today, so I'm going to use it. All right. Well, everyone, I hope you have a great day. Take care. And yes, take care of your whole self. And have a great one. Bye.